Hey dudes, today we've got the new NERF Halo micro shots. So we've got the rocket launcher, also known as the SPNKr, and we've got the needler. And yes, they're micro shots. I know we all wish they were full-size blasters, but you know, at least we've got these. Even though they are Halo, I don't think they actually tie in with the new Halo game. I don't see anything that says Halo Infinite here, and I don't think you get the free skins or whatever that was coming with the other Halo blasters. Probably at a higher price point like the full-size blasters, you get that. So let's check out first the rocket launcher. So included with the packaging, you get the blaster and two Elite style NERF Halo darts. I like this color combination. I've never seen this gray, silver, and yellow combination before, and I really like that. I think it's very cool. And here's the blaster itself. And it's interesting that it has this little thing on the front here. I was almost wondering if that should be something that you should use with your fingers, because it kind of seems like a finger placement. Maybe like that. I'm not sure. Maybe that's just for design of the barrel. And it has two barrels, as you can see, and I wonder if it'll shoot both at the same time or one at a time. Uh-oh, I hope I don't have a lemon here. It's having trouble locking into place when I prime it. See, it's not priming. Unless you have to have the darts in to be able to prime it. Let's try it out. Maybe there's some kind of suction that it creates. No, can you imagine, bros? Can you imagine? I think this is my first NERF dummy blaster that I've ever received. It won't lock into place. The catching mechanism doesn't work. Wow. All I can say is wow, dudes, wow. Let me check and see if there's something on the box that I'm doing wrong. I mean, you shouldn't need instructions for a micro shot, right? I don't know, bros. I guess this is the first epic fail that I've ever seen from NERF. I'm disappointed with that. Actually, the trigger itself feels kind of funny too. It doesn't feel right. It even seems like you can feel some air leak out of the grip as I prime it. All right, let's go on to the needler and maybe we'll come back to this. All right, let's first see if this is going to prime. Ah, it works. So at least we got that. I have to say that this space where you put your fingers in is really uncomfortable. I mean, your finger is just kind of jammed in here. Maybe you're supposed to use it as one finger at a time, I'm not sure, but for two fingers, it doesn't work. And then again, I'm an adult, and this may be made for kids, and maybe with their smaller hands, it'll work better. One thing I do like about this blaster is these needles are nice and soft rubber, and it feels kind of cool, so that's cool. You do have some translucency right here. It's a cool looking blaster. I would love to see this as a full-size one, kind of like the one that Boomco made. But, you know, we'll see what we can do. Here's the darts that it comes with. I prefer the dart color that comes with the SPNKr, but I understand the color choice that they use to match this blaster. So, we know that it primes, and it's a front-loading blaster. It's interesting, it's kind of a tight fit in there. So let's try it, and it works. Victory for this one, bros. Just feels a little bit weird for that. I don't know if you can see this, but this trigger sticks out further than this one. And it almost seems like this is jammed in already. I wonder if I can pull it out. And maybe that'll fix it. No, it almost feels like I'm gonna break it. Something's not right with this blaster. And there's not any screw holes to open it up. So let's go ahead and chrono this blaster. And I'm gonna use the darts that it came with and the extra two darts from the rocket launcher. 49.1, 45.8, 41.8, and 44.8. So the lowest was 41.8 and the highest was 49.1 and the average was 45.6. I don't think I've ever actually chronoed a NERF micro shot before, and I didn't realize that the FPS on this is so low. I guess I was expecting it to be more around 60. All right, so next what we gotta do is field test this blaster.
Hey guys, so with the needler, we're gonna shoot the NERF rifle. Alright. It makes dingy noises, as you can see. Okay. It's decently comfortable-ish, but it's also not comfortable. And you can't aim how you normally would because this is aimed upwards like this, so it's dumb.
All right, bros, now I'm gonna do a range test of this blaster by shooting at that garage over there that's about 50 feet away. All right, bros, now I'm gonna do a long distance accuracy test by shooting at Jackson over there, who's about 40 feet away. All right, bros, so here are my final thoughts on these blasters. First, let's start with the SPNKr. Even though I got one that didn't work, I can pretty much guarantee you that 99.9 of these that are out there do work, because NERF does make good products. I just happen to be the 0.1%, or whatever that number is, that happened to get one that didn't work. I'm pretty sure, well, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure it shoots one at a time. Because I've just done this, and watch, I'll pull this down and let it fire and you can see what happens. So I'm bypassing the trigger. And it has decent power, but as you can see, only one shot. But when I do it again, the upper barrel doesn't seem to shoot very well. And maybe because this mechanism is all jammed in here and maybe the air doesn't flow properly, but check it out. See, didn't shoot. So it's hard to really give you an accurate opinion on this. This space feels pretty good, and you know, if it worked properly, it'd probably work fine. So we'll leave that at that. Next, for the needler blaster. After using it for a while, I think I got comfortable with my grip like this, which is these fingers coming around this piece. One thing is, the dart goes in angled like this. Not coming straight out, but you have this angle here. So when you're using it, you're going to have to angle your wrist down to compensate for that. And I was kind of using the top of this needle here to aim with. It does make it a little bit difficult to aim, and I wish they would have put it straight, but maybe they needed to put it like this to keep the aesthetics of the gun, so I understand that. It did have pretty decent range. I would say it's somewhere between 40 and 50 feet. And it was a little bit more difficult with the accuracy, again, because you had to do this instead of firing it straight. If you're really into Halo, then I would definitely recommend these. If you're really into NERF micro shots, then I definitely recommend these. All right, guys, it's shout-out time. The first shout-out goes to Pug Gaming on YT. The next shout out goes to Jaden Doge. The next shout out goes to Maverick X. The next shout out goes to Jaden Gilman. The next shout out goes to Carlos Ponce. The next shout out goes to Adrian Dexter. The next shout out goes to Braylon Gaming. The next shout out goes to Cheetah Gaming. The next shout out goes to Colin Woff. The next shout out goes to Reading Time. The next shout out goes to Aman Syed. The next shout out goes to Kenny Dam. The next shout out goes to Iman Syed. The next shout out goes to Sean Chowdhury. The next shout out goes to SBSP The Loud House, South Park, and Lego Ninjago Fanatic 2004. The next shout out goes to The Gamer Error 101. The next shout out goes to The Werewolf Crossout. The next shout out goes to Applebee's Tacos. The next shout out goes to Taylor Smallman. The next shout out goes to W&T Nerf Exploring. The next shout out goes to Airsoft and Beyblade Captain. The next shout out goes to Adam Wicked. The next shout out goes to JD Vlogs. The next shout out goes to Hotstop297. The next shout out goes to Yen Nguyen. The next shout out goes to Dekumu D. The next shout out goes to Riley Bricklover. The next shout out goes to Mikey the Local Happy Potato. The next shout out goes to George Not Found. The next shout out goes to Josh Caudill. The next shout out goes to SniperCat22. Hey bros, if you want a shout out, then go to the community tab on our channel and go to the most recent post and type I want a shout out. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell. Be happy, peace out.